So I may or may not be getting fired after what happened with me after work today. Maybe you guys can let me know what you think. I don't know why I'm even cracking the slightest bit of a smile. I think it's out of pure embarrassment, fear, nervousness, anxiety, like every goddamn word to describe nervousness. That's all me right now. Just a whole big thing of jitters, right? And doom and gloom. So this story starts per usual on a weekday, Friday. Tuning in, right? Yeah, I had work today. Now, that's probably the one thing that happened normal today, okay? I went to work, my 9 to 5, so I'm gonna have to do Monday to Friday, right? And I know you're thinking, boo, work, but smiles, money. It was payday today. So today was supposed to be such a good fucking day, right? Wake up in the morning, I'm immediately pissed off because I'm waking up in the morning and I'm looking around and it's 7 a.m. and I barely got any fucking sleep last night for whatever reason. I decided it was appropriate to sleep for about 12 hours, from 6 p.m. to about around 6 a.m. and then just Neanderthal the rest of the day. If you're asking what Neanderthal is, I don't even know what the fuck it means. I just made that up in my head. I just kind of walk around and touch stuff in my room. I don't fucking know. Do anything but go back to sleep. But I was just hyperactive. I got no fucking sleep. Anyways, drive into work. And I drive into work dead silent, right? Nothing is funny. Nothing is cute. I'm exhausted. There's fossil fuels coming out of my head at this point, okay? Pull up into work. Go into work. I'm actually on time for once. So it was very fucking weird. Everything seemed to be on my side so far, right? Except for waking up and, that whole issue right there. Anyways, I go through my shift, okay? And my shift, nothing really out of the ordinary. I'm trying to think. No. Went to Chipotle for the second day in a row with my coworker, did the vinaigrette and sour cream potion, motorboated the living fuck out of that in my car. I still can feel it bubbling right now in my stomach. God, it feels like a nuclear weapon. Besides the point, it was a good day, okay? Got back from lunch, finished the rest of my shift. I have lunch at like 2, got back, I work until 5:30, okay? Now, 5:30 hits, and the way my job works, it's kind of like, I'm not going to get into what I do, but like I'm in an office and like we're answering phone calls and helping people out, okay? And I was on a call at 5:30 and the call was like nearing towards the end of it, right? But I was still on the call. So something about my office, people are quick as fuck. So the second it hits 5:30, you look up and why am I in the Sahara Desert? I'm seeing nothing but dust and cobwebs. Like everybody fucking, there's nobody. I'm looking to my left, to my right, the music's off. The Alexa was just playing, Tame Impala. Now that's silent. Now I'm just hearing, the air conditioning. Why are we doing air conditioning? It's winter out, but there's air conditioning flow. And I'm just like, all right, fuck. Okay, it's just me and, Miss Peggy on the phone. All right, Miss Peggy, so we keep babbling, right? Now, I always walk out of work with my one coworker. Her codename is Buffalo Shrimp. That is my girl. I call her Buffalo Shrimp because she kind of looks like Buffalo Shrimp. Hair is red, right? Fire ant. So that's my girl. Love her to death. And usually, like, either she's stuck on the phone or I'm stuck on the phone because that happens sometimes. But, like, we'll always wait for each other, vice versa. She Ubers home. I end up driving home, okay, in my car. So vice versa, we'll always wait for each other. And we always have a routine. If we're both off the phone on time, too, like, we'll still walk out together. And, like, we always go to my car and then we'll wait for her Uber and I'll drive her up to her Uber. It's kind of like the Titanic, we're always crying when we're parting, shit like that, okay? Anyways, I get off my call, I hang the fuck up with it. At this point, when I'm done the call, it's about 5:45. And the way my office works, there always has to be a manager that stays after, okay? Now, managers flip-flop on what days they stay after. I don't know, I guess they do rock, paper, scissors, or they duel to the death. I'm not sure, but they pick it, okay? And this Friday, it was supposed to be, I don't even know what nickname to give. We're just going to call him Man 1 and Woman 1. I guess that's what we're going to do, right? Woman 1 and Man 1. So Man 1 is dating Woman 1. They've been dating for a while, and they're my favorite fucking couple in the office. Basically, Woman 1's been a manager for like, I want to say about like 9 months at this point. Love her to death. Me and her are pretty fucking close. And her boyfriend is Man number 1. And Man number 1 literally just got promoted to manager like 2 fucking days ago. So like the way my work works, like there's different teams and shit. Besides the point, a manager has to stay after, and obviously Man 1 and Woman 1, they both drive together because they're dating and they're in love and something I've never experienced before. Besides the point, they drive together, they live together, whatever. So he just got promoted, so it was his night to stay after, but if he's staying after, she's staying after, so they're both there, okay? Once again, my bestie, Buffalo Shrimp, she's on Woman 1's team, and I always go over there to harass her and bug all of them and whatever the fuck. So I hear her, she's waiting for me, she's talking to her, okay? Anyways, I start packing my shit up, okay? And I walk over, I'm like, hey, y'all, make some noise for me. Anyways, we all engage in conversation, which we normally fucking do. Just babbling, rattling off. And we're just chatting. For I want to say about like 20 minutes. We can never shut the fuck up. It's like a meme. We always stay after extra, just fucking talk. As we're talking, all of a sudden, Buffalo Shrimp, her Uber is 3 minutes away. So we gotta lock in and get the fuck out, okay? Now, keep in mind, they weren't leaving with us. Sometimes, like most of the time, we'll wait until they're done closing the whole office and we'll like just walk out with them because those are our besties. But Basically, there was another girl that was on a phone call too, and they had to wait for her, but she was almost done her phone call. Yeah, okay. Anyways, me and Buffalo Strip exit the office. We exit. We're walking. Every day we're hustling. So we're walking, okay? We go all the way down to, well, we're supposed to go to the parking garage. Normally we go down to all the way to the bottom of the parking garage. We both get in my car and I drive her up to the front. Don't ask why we do it that way. That's just our technique. But basically her Uber was already there and he picks her up from floor 1 instead of like the bottom floor. So basically she was like, okay, like, babe, I'm gonna have to get off like floor 1. Like we're partying. It's like the Titanic. Okay. Very emotional. I say bye, mama. And keep in mind, when we're like leaving, like, was she rushing me a little bit? Yes, but like, whatever, okay? Like, it was just like rushed. Like, she was like, I gotta get to my Uber, whatever. She grabbed my keys, I grabbed my water cup, like, everything was grabbed, okay? Anyways, I drop her off and I start walking to my car. I'm hustling and I'm like, I feel like something in my pocket. And I'm like, okay, like I got all the necessities. I have a bunch of shit in my hand. Anyways, I get into the car. Parking lot is completely empty at this point. Only people that are still in the building, it's man 1, woman 1, and then the girl that's still on a call, okay? I get in my car, I start my car, and I was like, wouldn't it just be such a hoot if like I didn't have my phone somehow? Like, that would be so hysterical. Start doing a search and seizure because I'm like, wait, like, is it funny or is it true? It's true. I don't have my fucking phone. I'm like, fuck, because if they close this office and I can, like, normally I would just contact them. I've left my keys in there before this happened. It's just an easy call, have their phone. But what do you do when you don't have a phone? Do I do telekinesis? Like, fuck. So I get out of the fucking car and I start sprinting. But I'm like, oh my God, like the door's fucking locked. I'm not gonna be able to get in. So I'm running. All of a sudden I see one of the maintenance women, okay? Like she cleans the bathrooms. I love her to death. Okay. I see her and she's like opening the door and I'm like, oh my God, can you hold it for me? Because the door's locked. She ends up like letting me in, okay? And we both get in the elevator and I'm like, okay, like I'm going to floor 4. She's going to floor 1. And I'm just like, okay, like hopefully they should still be in the fucking office. Like I see their car, like it should all be good and perfect. And yeah, Danny laughed. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting in the elevator. I'm just like getting nervous. She gets off on floor 1 and I'm like, and I can hear the elevator like coming down while I'm starting to go up. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's fucking nuts. Anyways, I get to floor 4. I sprout out. All of a sudden, I go to open the fucking door. They're not fucking in there. I'm like, oh my fucking God, I'm screwed. I get back in the elevator. I hit it down. Immediately, I start going down. And, like, I stop at, like, floor 1. Like, somehow it accidentally stops at floor 1. I try to run out on floor 1. I try to use, like, the staircase. That doesn't fucking work. I go back in the elevator. I go down to the lower level. Finally, I'm in the parking garage. I sprout back out. And all of a sudden, I see their car. Their car is next to my car on the opposite side of the fucking parking garage. And the car started. They're the only ones here. I'm like, oh my fucking God, please don't move. So I start, like, running. I'm hustling. Usain fucking Bolt. I bolt it so fucking quick. And what happens? Their car starts driving. At this point, I am screaming. Like, I am running. Like, oh my gosh. Because you have to think, like, once again, they leave, like, my phone's in there. I don't even know how the fuck you get home. Like, I work fucking 40 minutes away from my house. I'm screaming like, oh my God. I'm screaming man 1's name because he's driving. I'm like, man 1. Anyways, he's bolting it and he goes over a speed bump and then like just stops his car. And I was like, perfect. They roll their window down. It looks like I was getting chased by a serial killer. Like my arms are flailing. I'm just squeaking. And they're like, are you okay? Like, I just look manic as fuck. I look and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like I left my phone like in the building. Like easy fix, right? Like, can you guys let me back? I'm so sorry. They both look like I just said like the nastiest slur and then smacked both their grandparents across the face. Like and then took their dog and just like flung it upside down. They looked so mortified. They were like, we locked it. I was okay. Like, unlock. And they were like, no, like only like the owners have the key. The owners that left at 2 p.m. The owner. And it's the weekend. I'm freaking the fuck out. And man 1's coming down. He's like, we're going to get your key back. Like, I'm not your key, your phone. All of a sudden, I see there's like a security car. Because it's a security of our office. And I'm like, okay, because there's multiple floors. And I'm like, maybe they can like let us in. I sprint up to the security car. I look so crazy. Love her. Baddie in the front. Smells like so much pot. Wiz Khalifa. Cutest lady ever. She rolls the window down. She was like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I look fucking crazy right now. She was like, no, I was just about to like, you look fine. Like, you look so cute right now. But like, I thought somebody was chasing you. Like, that's why I was like driving over here to like check up on you. I saw you flailing and like running. I was like, yeah, babe. I explained the whole situation. I was like, I'm locked out like of this office. Like, is there any way you can let me into the office? She's like, I can't let you into the office, but I can let you into like the room where the elevators are so you can like go upstairs, but I can't let you into the physical office. We're like, okay. She's like, the only person that has it is the maintenance woman. Okay, maintenance woman's on floor 1. This becomes a Netflix version at this point. She comes with us. It's me, woman 1. Man 1 ends up driving away. He has to go pick up his friend. We start going to every floor. There's 8 floors in this building. We're going to every floor looking for the maintenance woman. Every fucking floor. We finally go to every single floor. We go to the 8th floor and we're like, we're lost. Like, I'm not gonna get my phone. 8th floor, we look, bathroom doors open. I see a mop. That's my girl. We look at her like, can you help? Like, we gotta get into to the 4th floor. She's like, baby, I don't understand English. We're like, please. She calls somebody. Anyway, she tells us to go to the 4th floor. We get let in. Then I can't find my phone. She calls it twice. It's sitting in a random place in the office. We all go back downstairs and everyone went home at 6:45. We're off at 5:30. Also, they alerted the owners because I might have needed